And the goofballs that say they're LeBron, no, you're not a LeBron James fan. Hey, all the people on this chat, if anybody bring up the other players, they not a LeBron James fan. So we cutting them out. We the real LeBron James fans.
Facts. Facts.
We the
Hey,
real, hey, everybody on here, we the real LeBron James fan. That goofball on the other channel, excuse my French, he's a D head. I ain't gonna say the word. He a D head. He's not a LeBron James fan. He just trying to get likes. If
I
I
love
was
it.
y'all,
I love it.
I would not follow him because he a goofball.
You broke up with your man and ain't been with nobody else.
Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics. This is what you got to realize, Judah. It's very easy to out-debate Locker Room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let Locker Room outwit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the Locker Room.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, Big Tone. I had to fall back from your boy, man, the Locker Room, man.
Man, I've been telling you, nigga, you ain't want to listen.
Nah, it's not that I didn't.
That boy is a
Yo,
two-way player, bro. He's the
he's
only
a
nigga.
two-way player.
He's a two-way player, bro. He's the only nigga that keep LeBron picture up no matter what he's talking about.
Yo, Big Tone, this dude is talking. Like, my thing is, anytime you beat him in a debate, he always got a condescending narrative, like, oh, you guys don't know basketball and all of this shit. So I'm like, all right, well, debate me then. He like, oh, nobody debates. We just fans. Our debates don't matter. And I'm like, so why the fuck you got a show called The Smoke Show? Like, it's just too much of moving the goalposts for me. And it's like, I just did basketball talk. I ain't talk about none of the extra corny shit he was doing, but just basketball talk. When it came down to basketball content, I was whooping his ass. And he got disrespectful. He got disrespectful to somebody on my panel, so I stopped fuck with him. You know how I know it was bad? He came all the way. He came to my Facebook. Like, I never seen nobody go from look sorting somebody out on Facebook from YouTube.
You heard it.
Like, bruh, I went to his page. He kept calling. He kept putting my picture. I said, yo, you keep putting my picture up.
He like to make my soundbite part of his show. I never seen nothing like this, where somebody that's a different blogger on a different stream takes your soundbite and DJs your shit. Like, he's like a fucking DJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, folks. We are back, man. My bad, chat. I was on mute, man. But like I was saying, as I was on mute, I told you guys that I was going to, sit with this Iceman album, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, folks. I'm a little bit disappointed. All right, I'm a little bit disappointed. Never did I think I would see the day that Drake would take a page out of Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless's playbook. Okay. Pretty much, folks. When you need clicks, when you need, clout or attention, right? What do? I mean, it's very simple. You mention LeBron James's name, right?
You bitch ass LeBron James fans.
You mention LeBron James' name, and That'll get you the clicks and the attention that you're looking for. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see by the title of the show, I don't think this worked out for Drake in the way that he thought it was going to work out. Right? I don't think this is going to work out for Drake in the way that he probably envisioned in his mind. And that's really what I want to kind of talk about tonight. You know, I have a lot of thoughts, man, about this whole situation. I've been listening to DJ Academics. DJ Academics, this dude is just, he's disgusting. Seriously. The way he defends Drake, it's bordering on homosexuality, right? It is. It's bordering on homosexuality. Now, like I said, congratulations to DJ Academics. All of the cock surfing paid off. I think before the album came out, Drake flew him out to Toronto and, bought him a chain. Treated him like a real baddie. Probably paid for the entire trip, folks, right? Let me show you guys the photos. This was very disturbing for me to see as a grown man. Yeah, but like I said, I do want to congratulate DJ Academics though, because I know, he's been craving this his entire career. So I do want to congratulate him. I'm happy that he finally got this moment with his idol, Drake. But to me, like I said, DJ Academics, I heard him talking with Whack 100 about this situation, as it pertains to LeBron. And, I don't know why people are upset at LeBron James, right? We've talked about this before. I don't understand why people are upset with LeBron James for attending the Kendrick Lamar concert, right? I don't understand that. We got Flash White. He said Academics did tricks for so many years. Right, and it finally paid off, We got Malcolm. He said it's a gay obsession. It's very disturbing for me personally as a grown man. And you're talking to somebody, I would consider myself a huge Drake fan, especially back in the day. Not so much these days, but I was a big Drake fan. But come on, I'm not a Drake apologizer, right? I'm not a fanboy, DJ Academics is a fanboy. It doesn't matter what Drake does, DJ Academics won't say anything bad about it. And to me, that's just, that's a little bit absurd, right? That's a little bit absurd if you ask me. Like I said, in my world, there's only one GOAT. There's only one GOAT in my world.
You bitch ass LeBron James fans.
The rest of you niggas are mere mortals to me. So there's only one guy on the planet that I'm gonna, really just defend until, the I'm only defending my GOAT, man, until the cows come home, folks. Everybody else, like I said, I like you, but I'm not finna do the most, you know what I mean? But I guess, that's Drake for DJ Academics, right? So like I said, I'm not here to knock him. It just is a little bit gay to me. We got Chairman Mo. You said right now the usual internet critics are busy felting the quartering, so no one is looking at Drake and he can put out an album without much pushback. I don't know what you're talking about, Chairman Mo. I don't know what felting the quartering means. I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit confused, man. We got Flash White. He said 43 songs for your trash can. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into what should we start with, folks? Should we start with Academics and his meat writing of Yeah, should we start with academics, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, let's just start with DJ Academics, man. This is one of the more disturbing conversations I heard about this topic. Give me 1 second, chat. So, DJ Academics, he hopped on a call with Whack 100, and this is how that call went, folks.
They can't mess with us anymore. I got Whack 100. Whack, I'm on stream. It's Iceman days. Iceman.
Iceman days. Oh, the shit came out today?
Oh, it's coming out tonight at midnight.
Yeah, I hope he didn't do what I think he did, but hopefully he worked out all
right. What you mean he didn't do what you think he did? What you think he did?
I hope Drake came out talking to the women and just dropping some.
He always talks to women.
No, I hope he came out talking to the women and dropping some bars. I'm hoping he's not reliving, all the bullshit from like the battle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And if he is, maybe he just touched on it in a song or two and then kept it moving. That's all I'm saying.
I hate that people say that, and you're one of many that's saying that. And
but I'm not saying it in no bad way though, because I think Drake, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, but you're pigeonholing
Drake, I think a lot of that shit is beneath him. It happened, whatever.
That's not true.
What I'm saying is, he already addressed it in a way.
Not true.
If he wouldn't have did all the court shit and all that, then we would probably be anticipating it. You know what I'm saying? But because we see all the shit that went on, it's kind of like,
Can I give you a perspective that's a little bit different from what you're saying? The reason why I disagree is if you spent 15 years of your life fostering relationships with people, right? You've helped this person, you gave this guy a single, you helped this person with whatever. You guys, you legit think you're friends. So I get if you're saying it's just the Kendrick angle, but he lost lifelong friends over this situation, and just to be like move on, I think that's not fair.
Let me go ahead and stop it right here. Chat. Now, once again, this is the fanboy stuff that I'm talking about when it comes to DJ Academics, right? So DJ Academics, he's trying to like cape for Drake, and Drake feels so betrayed. He spent 15 years fostering relationships and helping people and putting people on. Folks, what are we talking about? Seriously. What are we talking about, man? You didn't put nobody. Like, what is he talking about? Who did he put on? A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, because he put them on tour with him? They were already on their way. And what Drake likes to do, he did the same thing with The Weeknd. Drake wants to keep you underneath him. So then he sits up here and he acts like, I fuck with you and you're the Brody and you're my brother. But the whole time he's trying to keep you underneath him. Nobody does anything for anybody for free. This is all business at the end of the day. Yeah, did Drake put Kendrick Lamar and A$AP Rocky on his tour? Yes. Was that also beneficial for Drake? Yes, that was also beneficial for Drake. You think Drake is going to do something that's not going to be beneficial for him? You think he just loved Kendrick Lamar that much that he was willing to do something for Kendrick without receiving anything in return? No, it's mutual. It's a mutually beneficial arrangement, right? I'm going to bring you on my tour. You're going to bring me your fans. I mean, it's just like what are we talking about here? Drake is not doing nothing for people that he can't benefit from. He didn't put A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, all these people on to not benefit from it. So this whole narrative that, oh, Drake just helped out the whole rap game, like, stop. You think LeBron would have went back to Cleveland if Kyrie wasn't there? No, it's mutually beneficial. Now, sure, did he go help Kyrie? Yes, but Kyrie also helped him. He went to Miami. Did he help Miami in the Heat organization? Yes, but they also helped him. It's mutually beneficial. We're not going to sit up here and play this game like, oh, he just did y'all a favor and he didn't gain anything from it. Or he just did it out of the goodness of his heart. Like, stop. He said Drake is a cosplaying Tether. Shout out to the Tethernator. I'll be black.
No, hold on. Listen. Now, he knows more in depth the people that didn't stand with him in that snake thing, right? Yeah. So we got the right to address and identify those. I'm not talking about that.
All right.
I'm saying the Kendrick shit. It's like, nigga, that's what it is. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? You're still the top streamer. It don't matter. Now, like the LeBron shit, right? Cool. I get that. He knows. I believe a lot of them people in Atlanta, he did a lot of them niggas laid down. They didn't, and I'm gonna be real. You not saying nothing is laying down.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You not like act. When shit go on with you, I don't even hear from you. But by the time you resurface, you see whack all over the place.
Yeah, no.
Right?
I'm gonna be honest with you. What people who are like, I get it with the Kendrick stuff. I get you're saying, hey, let's not do another version of the battle again. But if you think he's gonna drop an album, and all of these people, right, like his relationship with LeBron, like he was looking at this guy not as some, oh, we're just celebrity friends. These are people who they felt they had family ties. Right? Like it's much deeper than that. They actually believe it, or he thought it was a legitimate friendship.
Yeah.
To watch these people either go bad on him or just be quiet in those moments, that is that ounce of betrayal. He's gonna be talking about it.
But indeed,
you bitch ass LeBron James fans.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Academics says that, Drake and LeBron had family ties, right? And that's why Drake felt betrayed by LeBron doing what? Going to a concert? The pop-out concert by Kendrick Lamar was easily one of the greatest moments in hip-hop history. LeBron James lives in LA. He plays for the Lakers. And he's a Kendrick Lamar fan as well. So LeBron can't go to a concert? That's the equivalent of Drake going to a basketball game. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, folks, right? When Drake goes to basketball games, that's basically a concert for NBA players. It is. That's what it basically is. It's the same exact thing. So because Kendrick had a game, essentially, right? The same way LeBron plays games in arenas, the same way Drake and Kendrick have concerts in arenas. It's the same thing. Doesn't Drake go to basketball games? Isn't Drake a huge Steph Curry fan? Doesn't he go to Raptor games? Doesn't he go to games all the time to go watch other men compete? So now it's wrong for LeBron to go watch Kendrick compete. This was like the finals for Kendrick. Seriously, like the pop out was like a finals game for Kendrick Lamar. Who wouldn't want to go to that? I wish I could have went to the damn pop out. That was a legendary moment in hip hop history. So because LeBron went to that, Drake is all of a sudden in his feelings. And then niggas talking about, oh, well, it's family ties. No, it's family ties for you. Last time I checked, LeBron don't got no tattoo of Drake on his body. Maybe that's why Drake is so in his feelings, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, chat. Let me show you guys this freaky shit, man. Give me 1 second.
You a freaky frog.
Drake, I mean, chat, look at this. Maybe this is why, okay, no, this is actually insane. Wait a second. Hold on. Time out. Nah, this is actually crazy, gang. Nah, this is actually insane, bro. I'm not even trolling. Like, this is genuinely insane, bro. I know that doesn't say what I think it says. I know that doesn't say what I think it says in that top left corner. That is insanity. Chat, there's no way this is real. There's no way this is real. There's no way, Flash White, that's real. Wait a second. So this man had a tattoo of LeBron on his body. And y'all call me a bronzexual, right?
You bitch ass LeBron James fans.
I'm sorry. I love LeBron and all that. I'm not going and getting LeBron tatted on me. I'm just not doing. I'm a grown man, chat. I'm not doing that. I am a grown man. No shade. All right? If you want to go get another man tatted on your ass or on your you know, on your flesh, I'm not going to knock you. Different strokes for different folks.
You bitch ass LeBron James fans.
Got me on a late night pulling up.
So so now we see why Drake is in his feeling. He's the biggest LeBron fanboy in the world. Now it makes sense. Cause I was wondering, I'm like, why is he so like, why is he acting like this? Like, now it makes sense. I forgot, chat. He's the biggest LeBron fanboy in basically the world. I don't think there's anybody more famous than than Drake, that has a Drake tattoo, a LeBron tattoo on their body. I think this tat on Drake makes him the biggest fanboy of LeBron James in the world. Fuck the United States, in the whole world. Name me somebody bigger. He said bigger than you, definitely bigger than me. I don't got no LeBron tat, and that ain't happening, dude. I'm not getting no man tatted on my body. That's just insanity. Like, that's, like, to me, I'm gonna be honest, that's gay. Like, I'm sorry, that's just gay. I get being inspired and all that. I get all that, like, okay, if you're inspired by somebody, you'll get them tatted on you. Like, okay, but for me personally, like, I'm not finna wake up in the morning, right, and look at another man on my body. That's a little bit insane to me. And I think if you did that, no disrespect, but you might be gay. That's just the way I see it. So not only did he have LeBron James tatted on his body, when he fell out with LeBron, he went and covered it up with a SGA tat? Nah, that's gay, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's gay. I can't. There's just too many instances of Drake just being too gay for me, bro. That's gay, bro. I don't care what none of y'all say. I said what I said. I'm standing on that. That's gay.
I said
what I said. I said what I said.
I don't care what nobody says. That might be the gayest thing I've ever seen a man do. That's gay. I don't care, chat. I don't care. You have a grown man tatted on you. He goes to a concert. You get in your feelings about it, and then you go get another man to cover up the... No, that's gay. No, that's gay, man. I can't. I can't with Drake anymore, man. I just can't do this anymore, chat. Like I said, I was a huge Drake fan. Some of his decision making, it's just been very questionable. It's just been very questionable. You got LeBron's name covered up with an SGA tat. So now is SGA your boyfriend? Like what? Do any of these people have a tattoo of Drake? Nah, Drake's he's a body boy. Nah, he's definitely a body boy for that. That's crazy. I got one man tatted on me. Me and him fall out, and then I go get another man's tat on me to cover it up. Nah, that's disgusting. There's no defending that, chat. And if you're a grown man and you're defending that, you're gay. Like, I'm sorry. Like, at a certain point, like, I get being a fanboy and all that, chat. Like, I understand it. You know, like, it's funny, right? Like, it's all content and entertainment. So, like, I kind of understand, like, academics, like, you know, being this, like, big fanboy or whatever for the sake of, like, content. But at some point, as a grown man, right? Like, I'm not going to defend certain actions that a grown man does when it gets past a certain point. You know, once you start doing, like, gay things, I can't defend that anymore. Like, as a man, I have to stand for something. You know, I can't co-sign a grown man, like, doing, like, gay things. Like, I'm just not doing that as a grown man. So the fact that, like, niggas be, like, defending this dude to, like, the death, I mean, it's just, like I said, he has too many questionable things. Like, the nail painting is a big thing for me. I'm just being honest, chat. Drake painting his nails is one of the big reasons why I kind of fell back from Drake in his music. Because to me, like, as a grown man, you know, I just don't understand why a grown man is painting his nails at 40 years old. You know, I don't understand that. I'm never going to co-sign that. Painting nails is for women. I mean, that's how I was raised, right? We didn't paint our nails growing up. That's always been a girl thing. So that's like gay to me. Then you getting tattoos of LeBron on your skin, and then when you fall out with LeBron, you go get SGA tatted on you to cover it up. Like, come on, man. Like, that's gay, bro. I'm sorry. And I'm like I said, I like Drake's music and all that, but we got to be honest at a certain point. That's gay. I completely forgot about that. Like, this man got a LeBron tat, fell out with LeBron, and then went and got it covered up with SGA. That's diabolical.
I think LeBron just kind of felt like maybe he felt like Kendrick got the W. And, I know he was, I don't know what he was doing, working out, dancing to the song, whatever he was doing. I don't think it was maybe a thing like, fuck you, Drake, but I don't think
showing up to the pop out and dancing to the song was basically
the way he played for the Lakers, my nigga.
The Lakers got nothing to do with not like us.
He in LA. No, he's in LA. What I'm saying is,
it wasn't even at the Staples Center, bro. It wasn't even at the Staples Center.
Have we ever known LeBron have a problem with Kendrick?
Yeah. So your moment.
So what if he felt Kendrick won?
As a friend, you stay out of it. If you and okay, for example.
No, as a friend, you get involved. If you
no, you don't pick sides. You don't pick sides publicly like that unless you're willing to say fuck you to the other person.
So are you saying Game was right or wrong?
Game has picked a side. I mean, I don't think Game has a relationship. I don't think Game has a relationship with Kendrick, or he knows it's dead. It's the reason why Game hasn't been around nothing with Kendrick. Kendrick don't invite him nowhere.
No, he definitely got a relationship with Kendrick. First of all, Kendrick came to bite Game nowhere. Game gonna go where he want to go. He don't do that bite shit with nobody. He just pop up.
Game went online and said he never got invited to the pop out. Whack.
Second of all, Game don't never get invited to shit. He just pop up.
But everybody else got invited.
The shit he do get invited to, he don't never go to anyway. I can show you emails. This nigga don't. He goes to the shit that he don't get invited to, and he don't go to the shit he does get invited to.
We got to be honest. Game, and I think yourself been coping for like 2 years, is very clear to anybody with an ear and a brain. Kendrick, I'm not saying he's beefing with Game, but he don't rock with him like that, and he's probably acknowledged that Game more aligns or has taken up for Drake, and Kendrick is not allowing. And by the way, play this. Kendrick won't let him play both sides. Why should Drake let niggas play both sides?
I don't think he took up for neither one of them, because like when we did 100 with Drake, right? They had their issues, but at the end of the day, that was their issue.
So, if you thought LeBron wasn't doing nothing wrong by showing up to the pop out, why Game ain't show up to Not Like Us? The video shoot.
Nah, he wasn't gonna show up to that shit.
Why not?
I don't think.
He's LA, right? He's LA. He's Compton.
He stayed neutral. Drake is Game's partner.
Okay, so you're admitting that I guarantee Drake and LeBron is closer than Game and Drake. Guaranteed.
Oh no, bro.
So if the game could kind of know not to show up, why couldn't LeBron know not to show up? Ain't nothing in his Lakers contract to go to the pop out.
I don't believe they asked LeBron to show up. I believe he wanted to show up.
Makes it even worse. So they didn't even invite you. They just showed up to.
But I don't think he disliked Kendrick though. I think he's a Kendrick fan as well. I think he's a Drake friend and a Kendrick fan.
You can't be a Drake friend if you're there dancing to the pedophile anthem of your friend.
I mean, it's not a pedophile anthem. He just
what?
Okay, so DJ Academics, ladies and gentlemen, he says that LeBron should have stayed neutral and not gone to the pop out. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, as a grown man, that to me is just not something that like that's just not something I would care about. I'm just being honest. Like, as a grown man, that's just not something I would care about. You know? I mean, Drake, you claim you were this big LeBron guy, but you still went to Steph Curry games. You still supported Steph. Steph is still your guy. So why is it any different for LeBron? Why can't LeBron rock with Drake and rock with Kendrick? What is all this? Oh, he got to pick a side and he got to do this and that, and he got to stay out of it. Like, what are you talking about? This is a competition. This is a sport, just like basketball. It's a sport. You want to know what Drake is really mad about? Let's cut to the chase, folks. Drake is just mad that he lost. Seriously, like, Drake is just mad he lost, right? If Drake didn't lose the battle, none of this would be a problem. Drake is just a sore loser. Okay? I'm old enough to remember when Drake went to Philadelphia when he was beefing with Meek Mill. And he danced on Meek Mill's grave. And he kicked Meek Mill's back in. And he performed back-to-back in Philadelphia. I'm old enough to remember that. It was all fun and games when Drake was winning rap beefs. But once he started losing, he started crying. And now he has his fanboys and media like Academics crying for him. I mean, this is pathetic, dude. If you lost. When LeBron loses, nigga, I'm a LeBron fan.
You bitch-ass LeBron James fans.
When LeBron James loses, folks, like when we lost to OKC. Okay, we lost and we went about our lives. We lost. It's okay. You're gonna lose. If you play long enough, chat, you're gonna lose, man. No, Drake doesn't want to lose. Well, then you shouldn't have tried Kendrick. You should have left that little nigga alone. You're the one saying drop. You the one was begging him to drop. But see, you thought Kendrick was pussy. And then you realize, oh shit, Kendrick's on that. Kendrick's on timing. And he whooped your ass. So now you're crying about everybody, that listened to the song or enjoyed Not Like Us or went to the pop out. Now it's all a problem. Man, Drake is a clown, man. Drake's a clown, man. That's why he's upset, because he lost the battle. It's that simple. You said Drake is also mad at Cole. Cole didn't even diss him. He's mad at Cole for not helping him jump Kendrick, but ran back to Future after he allowed Dot to diss him on his song. Drake is such a bitch. Exactly. But once again, this is that light-skinned nigga shit. This is that light-skinned nigga shit. See, you guys be thinking I be trolling when I be talking about this stuff, right? Like, there's a reason why I be telling y'all, like, bro, we need niggas on this roster. And I mean the Lakers. It's why I be saying this stuff. Because niggas, we're just built differently. And I think that's why LeBron also gravitated more with Kendrick. Because the way Drake moves, it's typical light-skinned behavior. In his feelings, crying about bullshit that doesn't matter, holding grudges, painting his nails, getting other men tatted on him. Like, this is typical light-skinned behavior. Like, this is why Drake and LeBron probably grew apart. I mean, look at LeBron and Dwayne Wade. He's on the same zesty behavior, the same zesty shit. Painting his nails. No, LeBron had to distance himself from that. Like, I don't blame LeBron. I'm not trying to hang with dudes that are painting their nails. And I don't think that makes me a bad friend. Respectfully. Like, I don't think that makes LeBron a bad friend. I don't want to hang with niggas painting their nails either.
He fucked over that nigga. It ain't a pedophile. You act like every bar in that is about a pedophile, bro. The nigga Drake did some weird shit on the stage. Cool. It's a battle rap.
Wow.
Niggas is gonna exaggerate
shit. That's not a pedophile anthem?
Nah, because he said more shit than just that, bro.
Whack. Do you remember the album? You remember the single cover? Shit, you remember the single cover? What was the single cover?
Yeah, but that wasn't about Drake. That was about the other dude. You know that.
It had whose house was on the single cover? Whack, come on, man.
Yeah, but he was saying the niggas around him.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Like, that wasn't.
Yeah, lover boy was Drake. The pedophile was the other nigga. You know
probably A minor.
A minor's that's a nice flip. It's a great bar because you're talking music, but we know he's flipping it to some bullshit. And the girl in Colorado was a minor.
Hey, you know what?
We're just talking about, I fuck with Drake, but we just talking entertainment. Like, to me, listen, bro, Drake, if Kendrick and Drake was face to face, ain't now one of them niggas gonna do nothing to each other.
Hey, you know why? You know why LeBron?
So I don't look at it. It's entertainment.
Wait. You said if what?
If Kendrick and Drake was face to face, damn, one of them niggas ain't gonna do nothing to each other, bro.
That's not true.
Who gonna do something?
If they're both alone?
We're talking about them two, not their entourage. If niggas in their entourage gonna wreck shit on both sides.
I think you just have this thought that Drake is dumb pussy. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think
No, if
maybe
I just
Kendrick
told you,
maybe Kendrick's
if
problem
I just told
doesn't mean.
you, if I just told you,
When I'm listening to Drake,
either one of them gonna do nothing, bro. I don't think
That's
it's
not true.
in them to do that type of
that's
shit.
not true. I feel Drake feels offended to the core that that man labeled him as a pedophile.
Just because he's offended don't mean he gonna do something, bro.
I think he'd 100% do something.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think Drake that type of
Shut your bitch
Have
ass
a
up.
physical confrontation. We're not saying kill him or murder him. Like just to be
No,
like,
it's a physical. Just get on. Listen, okay. Like,
yo,
watch this.
I think he would lift him off his foot. You know, Kendrick's 5'2". He would lift him off his foot and pull him on the wall and say, "Stop fucking playing with me."
He wouldn't do that.
You don't think so?
He wouldn't do that. I wanted to bet on it, bro.
Right. It
I
would
don't
never
think
happen,
either
but
one
of course he would do
And
something.
I'm not listen, and I'm not just on Drake on Kendrick's side. I'm saying I don't think either one of them would do anything to one another.
No. I don't think we've seen Kendrick with his history of disses. He dropped Control. He said, you know what? It was just rap. I don't think Drake has taken this as rap. I think Kendrick probably look at
Why
this.
not? It's rap, my nigga.
No,
it's bar for bar.
Because if there's certain things that somebody could call you that you stop having
The
back and
nigga
forth.
said his kid was by his best friend, bro. Like, stop acting like Drake.
Hold on. I'm not saying Drake didn't do what he did, but what I'm saying is that it's clear one person's offended.
So you don't know. Ask anybody that's a father. If a nigga insinuated that your kid is another man, nigga, that's way worse than a nigga saying some shit that ain't no charges, ain't no paperwork, ain't nothing but him saying some flirtatious shit to a 17-year-old, right? And 17 is legal age of consenting in the state of Colorado, right? That don't make it right or wrong. I'm just keeping it real. You tell another nigga that baby is by your best friend.
Whack.
Nigga, that's serious, nigga.
I'm not saying they both didn't offend. What I'm saying is that
listen.
Listen.
About it?
I whack. If me and you joking on each other, right? And you say, "Ack, you big old melon head ass nigga," and I'm like, "Whack, man." I say something about you. I'm like, "Yo, whack, man. That's why you flat footed."
Yeah, that's no big deal.
Hold on. Sometimes maybe you don't feel no way about it because you're like, we're just joking, and I might be like, man, it's a sensitive spot or something that's just where my line is.
Okay.
I really believe that.
If you think anybody's child, a man's child, is always a sensitive spot, bro.
I haven't seen Kendrick move in a way that makes him seem like that line means he's trying like
a
he's
man's
that offended.
child was your father not sensitive about you? Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck are we saying?
Okay, all right. So we should agree then. Both of them are gonna try to do something then. Because I'm telling you that
I just don't
you can't
think-
peacefully put Drake and Kendrick in a room if they don't have a bunch of security and a bunch of guys around them. No way.
I don't think he's gonna do nothing, bro.
That's because you have a perception of Drake.
No, bro, I know Drake. Nigga, I done looked out for Drake. I done went and got shit back for Drake.
Yeah,
Drake
but you
didn't
talking
let my
about on the
kids
street. We
in.
talking about as men. Like I could tell
Yeah,
as
we
a
talking
man,
about as men, but
he's deeply offended. And I think if it was just him and Kendrick, he's crashing out.
I think he's more offended by the fans he thought he had overly supporting Kendrick than him. Yeah, it's real shit.
Ain't none of his fans support Kendrick. What?
I mean, it had to, bro, because the song got so big. And it had to be a shift in that support of that song. That motherfucker got big, bro, on some real shit.
Okay.
And that just wasn't Kendrick fans. It had to be some, whether it was 5%, 10%, 20%, I don't know. I'm not saying they left Drake. I'm saying he damn sure got some Drake support over there on that record.
Okay, whack.
And I believe he believed the label gave Kendrick, Universal gave Kendrick more support, you know, because they in two different buildings, but it's still up under the umbrella. I believe he believes that too as well.
Whack. I know you are a West Coast guy, so maybe, you know, and also a TD guy, so maybe you're a little bit biased.
I'm overall. No, that's family over there. Top dog, that's big bro. But I'm just speaking, we just talk about music.
Okay.
I mean, if Drake was that offended by that shit, I don't think he should be. Because he know he ain't a motherfucking PDF. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
He know he ain't. It's one thing, nigga, if a nigga says something like about your mama and your mama is in the wheelchair and she down and out, some crazy shit. Okay, I get it. But bro, he said some shit that it ain't no, it ain't no factual truth to it.
Wax. So you're saying if somebody spreads a lie about you and recites
I
it,
get them spread on me a million times. You know that.
Hold on. So you wouldn't be upset if 120 million people are singing along and repeating a lie about you. You wouldn't care about that.
No, it's what it is, bro. I don't give a fuck.
So if someone just came up,
listen to me. People still talk about Jesus. Who the fuck am I, bro? What was you?
Well, I think how he's looking at it is like reputation.
I just ain't emotional.
You got to
like
guard
that,
your reputation with your life. But hold on. Let me get back to the LeBron thing. I'm gonna tell you why LeBron shouldn't show up, and this is why no LA thing will ever match. So in the battle, before we even get to Not Like Us, Kendrick drops a record called Meet the Grams, right? When you're saying that he just respects Kendrick and he's a friend of Drake, in the actual record, Kendrick says the embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, LeBron, keep the family away. So when someone is trying to defeat your best friend or one of your friends by saying this guy is a creep and a weirdo, and I think you should keep your family away from them, you don't show up to their event, that gives the perception like you are staying away. We haven't seen him with Drake since.
So did Drake have a event after that song come out that LeBron didn't attend, or you just saying
that? Drake has had many tours.
No, I'm not talking about the tours. Well, no, before he went on tour, he already drew the line in the sand on LeBron. So quite naturally, LeBron wasn't going to show up anyway. It ain't like he just saying something about LeBron publicly in this song. He had already spoke on it. So prior to the tours, why would he show up?
Whack. If you beefing with somebody and they said that, yo, Whack fuck animals, right? And they say, yo, academics, stop chilling with that dude. And then the next time people see me, I'm chilling with the guy who said, you're fucking animals. You don't realize how that's a bad look?
Well, here's the thing, bro. It all depends on how close these people are. You got people you associate with.
Well, you said that he's a fan of Kendrick. You said he's a fan of Kendrick and a friend of Drake.
Yeah.
So is that what a friend does?
Okay. Well, let's get off into it, right? And I'm gonna be real. 95% of the people that say they friends in the industry are fake friends. Can you agree?
Yes. So are you
they're
saying
fake friends? They're only saying this because you are, and this person is who they are, right? And some of them secretly are envious of you. Some of them like, okay, I can tie to this dude and this and that and other. So this shit, I see. That's why I look at it like I look at it, because I understand it ain't solid. So for Drake to really think, yeah, LeBron is really, nigga, if you was not Drake, when you was Degrassi Drake, LeBron didn't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fuck with you. Right? He only fucking with you because of who you are. So I don't know why he would think LeBron would go to war for him. It ain't that type of friendship.
Well,
now,
so
you get what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you about what you would consider friends, right? So Bronny suffers cardiac arrest.
Okay. So once again, they're going back and forth on should LeBron have shown up to a concert, which is essentially the equivalent of a basketball game for an artist. The same way Drake goes to basketball games and nobody checks him about what games he goes to. Why is LeBron being crucified for going to a concert that Kendrick Lamar was having? Why are you so in your feelings about it? You want to know why? Because you got your ass whooped. The pop out, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it a buck. That is a legendary moment in hip hop history. Let's be honest, folks. Like, seriously, that's a moment in hip hop history. I remember watching it like, damn, like this is good, right? This is good, man. Do you guys remember how many times Kendrick performed Not Like Us? Kendrick might have performed Not Like Us like 6-7 times, dude. They just kept playing it back to back to back. They had all the LA niggas up on stage. Kendrick dapping everybody up, throwing up gang signs, crip walking with everybody. It was legendary. That's why Drake's in his feelings, because he got his ass beat in the battle. Like, he lost, like, bad. Like, genuinely. Like, Kendrick, that might have been the Kendrick-Drake beef is the biggest beef in hip-hop history. And it culminated in Kendrick Lamar having a great album, GNX, doing a stadium tour, and performing at the Super Bowl, right? Let's be honest, chat. Kendrick Lamar's 2024 run, that's arguably the greatest run in hip-hop history. Let's just keep it a buck. And we can debate, you know, Future 2015, that's a great run. Lil Wayne 2008, great run. 50 Cent in 03, Tupac in 96. Like, we can debate, but folks, let's keep it a buck. We can debate who had the greatest run, but let's be honest. Kendrick probably had the greatest run in one single year that we've ever seen from a rapper. The man performed his diss track to Drake at the Super Bowl. Like, do you guys understand that? Like, Tupac didn't even do that. 50 Cent didn't do that. Lil Wayne didn't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 24 Kendrick is the greatest run in hip hop history. Yeah, I'm sold. Yeah, I don't think there's a greater run than that in a single year. I'm gonna be honest. As a rapper, I don't think there's been a greater year. This nigga took out the #1 rapper, puts out GNX, goes on a stadium tour, and then performs his diss song to Drake at the Super Bowl. We've never seen anything like that. So that's why Drake's in his feelings. If it was the other way around and Drake won, do you think Drake would care about who went to Kendrick's concert? No. He's only in his feelings because he lost. He's a sore loser. That's all this is about. When you were in Philadelphia performing back to back, nobody had any issues with it. Because you were winning. You didn't have no issues with it because you were winning. Now you're losing. And now you're crying. Come on, man. Come on, man. He said Drake was humiliated and he knows it. Exactly. It was humiliating. He said LeBron choosing family and morals over hanging out with a degenerative 40-year-old with suspect behavior with minors cements LeBron's legacy. Exactly. And the fact that academics, like I said, we get it. You know, this is your grift, right? This is what you do. You cock serve Drake all day on stream. This is your job. So we get it from that angle, but it's like at a certain point, when do you stand up for yourself as a man and just stand on your own opinions? Right? Why is every opinion you glazing this man? I mean, you I don't know, chat. This is a little bit disgusting to me. I'm gonna be honest. Listening to DJ Academics do this.
Drake not only checks on him, brings him out to his show, shows him a lot of love. It's like standing with someone in solidarity, right? Showing LeBron's child support, right?
I'm not doubting it from Drake's side. Drake, one thing I can say, if he fucks with you, he's gonna genuinely fuck with you. Same shit with me, bro. That nigga the day of his show, if my tickets ain't where they supposed to be, that nigga will pick that jack up and then he'll send it. I forget to do his manager. Go out there and get him. I'm not saying Drake is like that, but what I'm saying is...
So you're saying that LeBron is a fake ass nigga?
Yeah, I definitely believe he's one of them type of niggas.
Oh, okay.
I know
all right, so now...
Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics. This is what you got to realize, Judah. It's very easy to out-debate locker room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room outwit you and out debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
Smoke a nigga top for you, baby girl.
You bitch ass LeBron James fans.
All right, so now, chat, this is where they lose me. But I will say this. In this whole conversation, I think that is Academic's strongest point so far. I will say that. You know, because that's a fair point, right? When Bronny had his cardiac arrest, right, I do remember Drake bringing out LeBron and Bronny at a concert when Drake was on tour. I do remember that. So like I said, that out of this whole conversation, that is that's a fair point, right? Like, I brought your son out after he nearly had a cardiac arrest, blah blah blah. Okay. Thanks. Seriously, like, thanks. Thanks for bringing Bronny out. You know, I'm sure LeBron has looked out for Drake, shown Drake love 1,000 times, right? LeBron has let Drake in sections once they won championships, right? Like, this is not, they do the same exact things for each other. You know, this is Drake, you know, this is Drake in 2013, chat, after LeBron won a championship. This is LeBron, right? This is LeBron letting Drake in the section. Like, they do the same thing. I mean, how is this any different from bringing Bronny out at a concert? Yeah, we won the championship. Yeah, come in my section. How is this any different? Wow, so he brought Bronny out at a concert. Okay. So what does that mean? We're forever indebted to you? We're forever indebted to you for the rest of our lives? Like, what does that mean? You act like he gave the man $1 million. Like, okay, he brought him out at a concert. Okay. He said Drake's album was a therapy session. He needs help. He said LeBron don't give a fuck about no concert. He said Drake's next stunt after rocking the glove will be buying bubbles from the sanctuary in Florida. You said true, but if LeBron had sided with Drake, the city of LA would have run Bron out of town. He made the right move. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest, right? Going into the battle, I didn't know who was going to win that battle. That's what made it so intriguing, right? But once Kendrick Lamar dropped Euphoria, and I'm going to be honest, I think Euphoria is probably the best song in the entire battle. Like, I just went and listened to Euphoria again last night. Like, I think Euphoria might be better than any other song in the battle. It definitely clears Family Matters. It's definitely better than Not Like Us. I think Euphoria is the best song in the entire battle. Once Kendrick dropped Euphoria, I was like, I don't know, man. Drake, you might have, like, barked up the wrong tree with this shit. You might have barked up the wrong tree with this shit, dude. That nigga Dot is on another level. And that's what the battle showed me. You know, like, the big, and I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. The biggest thing that this battle showed me is that when it comes to rapping, Kendrick he's just on another level. So I can't blame LeBron for going to the pop out. I can't blame LeBron for thinking Kendrick Lamar won the battle, because the whole world thought the same thing. Everybody, like, only Drake fans think Drake won the battle. You know, people talking about, oh, Family Matters is the best song. No, it's not. I'm sorry. No, it's not, man. The best song in the battle is Euphoria. So I'm pretty sure, like, once LeBron, like, because if you guys remember, I saw a tweet, right? So when the battle first kicked off and Drake dropped his song, LeBron, let me go to LeBron's page. LeBron was actually supporting the pussy nigga. So that's why I don't understand why he's crying. Like, LeBron tweeted out an owl emoji. Let me see. Yeah. Look, chat. 4/13/24. So this is when Drake was begging Kendrick to drop, I'm assuming, right? When he dropped push-ups and all that bullshit. LeBron tweeted out the owl symbol and the fire emojis. So he was fucking with it. But then, you know, like the rest of us, when that boy Kendrick dropped Euphoria, folks, I mean, it was over with at that point. It was over with at that point. Once Kendrick dropped Euphoria, it was over. Like, Drake should have did what Cole did, and that's gracefully bow out. That nigga J. Cole pussy, but that nigga J. Cole smart too now. That nigga J. Cole's like, nah, I don't know if I want to fuck with this nigga. I don't know if I want to fuck with this nigga. And like I said, I didn't even know Kendrick. I didn't even believe in Kendrick doing what he did. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't believe it. And I think Drake thought the same thing. I don't think Drake thought Kendrick was gonna do what he did and go on the run that he went on. Because I think if he did, he would have left him alone. He would have left that little nigga Kenny alone. But he barked up the wrong tree, folks. He underestimated Kendrick Lamar. And that's a rule of war, folks. You can never underestimate your opponent. And he underestimated Kendrick Lamar. And once Kendrick dropped that Euphoria, I mean, like I said, it was over with. And Not Like Us was the nail in the coffin. That pretty much, you know, closed Drake's coffin. It was Not Like Us. Euphoria was the headshot. And Not Like Us, I mean, it was over with at that point. There was nothing Drake was going to do. You guys remember that song Drake dropped after that? The Heart Part 6? That shit was trash, dude. That shit was trash. So like I said, Drake has to take some accountability for this as well. Like, you barked up the wrong tree. You thought you were invincible. You played with Kendrick. And then Kendrick whooped your ass. And now all of a sudden, you know, you're mad at everybody for just simply acknowledging the facts. And that's, you lost this battle. Like, that's okay. You know, when LeBron loses in front of everybody, like, he just lost. You know what I mean? We've seen LeBron lose at the highest level. LeBron done got swept in the finals before. It happens. Like, you stay in this game long enough, you're going to lose. And Drake lost. And he's still crying about it. So now they're saying LeBron's a fake ass nigga. Okay. I guess.
Think of them that be, you know, they played a role just because of the situation of what it is. But like, okay, hey, nigga, real life. I done been in your spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another dude was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of town. This ain't my backyard. Before y'all walked out, was I in that parking lot?
Mm-hmm.
Was I making sure that parking lot was straight? See, when you got a motherfucker that generally do shit, then you know where they stand with you. But when you got a motherfucker that's just, okay, he's doing a little something because you doing a little something, you don't know if that's real or not. A lot of this shit ain't been tested.
And so let me ask you a question then. So
yeah, let me let this ad run, chat. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. This is actually a funny conversation. I'm about to move on from this DJ Academic shit though, because it's clear he's biased. And that's fine, but it's like a little bit like annoying to listen to after a while. I want to talk about Iceman here in a second. We got Seen Saw. You said LeBron had one intro song by Drake and one intro song by Kendrick on his HBO The Shop. LeBron has always been a fan of both of their music. Good point. I'm about to listen to... My bad, chat. I'm going to listen to maybe another minute of this and then I'm going to move on. Let me listen to this for a second.
Do you blame LeBron for having a fake relationship with Drake, or do you blame Drake for not realizing that LeBron was fake all along?
I would have to put the blame on LeBron because Drake came into it thinking he was building a relationship.
Okay.
LeBron the whole time knew, nigga, this what it is. Bro, listen, if Drake would have caught a charge, let's say some crazy shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, nigga, LeBron would have been exit stage left. I mean, we seen it with Puffy, my nigga. I'm pretty sure Puffy know a lot of these motherfuckers he thought it wasn't. Niggas got quiet, got low. Niggas wasn't speaking out for him. All kinds of shit. Stop answering phones. We heard it when he was talking to his son.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. We're definitely gonna distance ourselves from Puffy when he was on camera stomping out Cassie. I mean, are you just gonna leave that part out, Wack? Chat, what are these people talking about? LeBron switched up on Puffy. Everybody switched up on Puffy. It wasn't just LeBron James. What are you talking about? The man was seen on camera at a hotel in LA stomping out Cassie. Who is going to stand by him after that video came out? Who in their right mind would get up on a public platform and say, I stand with Puffy? What? Come on. Of course LeBron switched up. Who wouldn't switch up on Puffy? I'd have switched up on his ass. Oh, hell no, nigga. You bad for business, nigga. What is this nigga talking about?
Caught a charge, let's say some crazy shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, nigga, LeBron would have been exit stage left. Nigga, I mean, we seen it with Puffy, my nigga. I'm pretty sure Puffy know a lot of these motherfuckers he thought it wasn't. Niggas got quiet, got low. Niggas wasn't speaking out for him. All kinds of shit. Stop answering phones. We heard it when he was talking to his son. Yo, such and such, he ain't picking up, Pops. All right, I got something for his ass. You know what I'm saying? So this just real shit.
I think
this is why I'm just real. I'm just being real, bro.
So you're not, if he does throw a sub or a shot at LeBron, keep in mind, he also he had a tattoo of LeBron. He had a tattoo of LeBron, showed it for his family.
But does LeBron have a tattoo of Drake?
I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nope.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't think he did. Right?
Real.
Exactly. He had a tattoo of LeBron, but did LeBron have a tattoo of Drake? No. LeBron never had a tattoo of this dude. You're fanned out, bro.
You bitch ass LeBron James fans.
This nigga was fanned out, chat. Let's keep it a buck. You had a tattoo of LeBron. LeBron never had a tattoo of you. You're a fanboy. Let's just keep it a buck. You're a fanboy. It is what it is.
You don't notice most of the people in your comments are a bunch of racists who just hate LeBron because of his politics. doesn't bother you at all. Ayo, bro. SMD, my nigga. SMD.
So, I'm so in love.
SMD.
Yeah, I miss you. Yeah, I miss your
You heard me?
touch.
SMD. Straight up and down, dog. SMD. Nigga, I said it. You bitch-ass LeBron James fans.
I wanna give back everything, cause it means so much to me.
Of all of the people that we talk about, LeBron fans are the only ones that even message me, contact me on Instagram. One recently sent me a death threat, talking about you can't come to LA. LeBron fans. Of all of the people that we talk about, LeBron fans are the only ones that even message me and contact me on Instagram. One recently sent me a death threat, talking about you can't come to LA. LeBron fans.
It's not a victory till the day I finally make you mine.
You bitch-ass LeBron James fans.
Niggas be fans, chat. Niggas be fans. And like, I don't understand it, bro. Niggas be fans, though. That's all this is about, bro. You're just a hurt fanboy, man. That's all this is about with Drake. He's a hurt fanboy. You got LeBron tatted on you. Did Whack 100 ask him? He said something very critical. Did LeBron have a tattoo of you? No. So whose dumbass fault is that? That's your fault, gang. Who told? Did LeBron tell you to go get a tat of LeBron on your body? Of course he did it.
So this is just real shit.
I think
this is why I'm just real. I'm just being real, bro.
So you're not. If he does throw a sub or a shot at LeBron, keep in mind he also he had a tattoo of LeBron. He has a tattoo of LeBron, showed it for his family.
But did LeBron have a tattoo of Drake?
I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You get what
he
I'm
say?
saying?
I don't think he did. Right?
Real. Did LeBron put the owl on him? Fuck it. Did he put an owl on him?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So now, but let me ask you though, because I'm starting to see people saying, and you kind of started off, but you said it's with Kendrick that you care like that about. So if he mentions LeBron, is the narrative going to be, man, why he don't get over it? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if I felt this guy was that much of a friend, and in the moment, this is a very important moment, this guy act like I haven't been there for his son. We haven't been around each other like actual brothers.
No, I'm not tripping that. I was referring to all the Kendrick, because listen, between the court shit and all the files.
He's not suing Kendrick, though. He's not suing Kendrick.
But he was suing Universal. It's still kind of in the same lane. He never went. He went at Universal with accusations. He went at the radio station, iHeart. He went at all this shit that I said that they pumped the other side of it, right? Now, all these other people, other stars and actors and ball players.
Do you consider suing a label just out of the scope of what happens?
Okay. I think that pretty much sums up this clip, folks. I think we pretty much get it at this point. We get the gist, right? We get the gist. Does LeBron have a tattoo of Drake? No. No. No, he doesn't. So I think it's just time for Drake to let this thing go. Now let's take a listen, chat, to what a few of these streamers had to say about the album Iceman. Let's take a listen, chat.
Off first listen, because this is just the first listen. I don't know. I feel like there hasn't been that many standout songs. There's been a lot of good songs, but not that many standout songs. If I'm being honest, this is a nigga who's been listening to Drake for, a decade and a half. There's not that many standout songs off the first listen. And in my personal opinion, I feel like if he just made one project, I mean, shit, it's obvious he's trying to get out his deal or whatever he got going on. He literally rapped about it. But it's like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm a real fan of this nigga music. I just wanted the best project possible. How hard he went for the rollout, I genuinely thought he was going to go that hard and curating just the best album. But it felt like he just putting shit out. I don't know, a little bit. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying though. I don't know. It sounds like a cool idea. Like 3 albums. Like I don't know anyone who's ever dropped 3 albums in one night, but it's something that sound better than it actually is, in my honest opinion. You feel me? And chat, niggas be on our dick a lot for sharing opinions, but it's like, bro, that's what make me me. So I'm gonna just share my opinion. That's just how I feel though. That's just how I feel.
Shut your bitch ass up.
So this is Mr. Plaqueboy Max. Now, like I said, you guys can take his opinion. I mean, I think he's young, right? He might be like, he might be in his early 20s or something, chat. So he's young. He doesn't really like know anything about music or Drake's music to even really like be taken seriously in this conversation. But I thought he made a good point, and I really kind of agreed. I really kind of agreed with what he said. Now, I'm never going to take a nigga seriously that gets up on, social media and, behaves like this. Somebody said this dude is trying to sell his soul to the Illuminati, but they're not going to let him in. I guess it's like the new thing, chat. Like if you want attention, you just do like some like gay LGBTQ TikTok or something. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to be the Jared McCain of streamers. I don't know what he's trying to do, chat, but yeah, that was a little bit disturbing. I did see a video the other day. This dude was he was performing, and they were literally throwing trash. They were literally throwing trash on this dude as he was performing. It was honestly the funniest thing that I saw the day that I saw this. It was the funniest shit I saw that day. They were literally throwing trash at him. So yeah, I don't think people take his music seriously in reality. Maybe his streaming community likes his music, Plaqueboy Max, but I don't think, anybody in the real world takes his music seriously, or his music opinion, or his music career. But like I said, he said that, he basically felt like Drake, just didn't really have that many standout tracks on the album. And I agree with that. I listened to the project the other night. I don't know if Drake has a single hit off of that album, Iceman. I mean, maybe you guys can tell me what songs stood out to you guys, or a song that you guys think could be a hit. I didn't hear a hit on Iceman, if I'm being honest with you. A lot of the tracks were extremely forgettable. I can pull up the track listing too. I don't know, chat. For me personally, I think Drake is he's just kind of fallen off sonically. He's just not really doing it for me anymore. I mean, the intro song, Make Them Cry, he was on there, crying about, a lot of different things. The Burning Bridges song, I mean, that was okay. That was okay. That's the one where he's, I guess talking about Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. I mean, it seems like he's still hurt that, he never got his dream girl. Right? I think that's why he hates on A$AP Rocky, because A$AP Rocky got his dream girl, Rihanna. He wanted Rihanna, right? That's all that's about. He wanted Rihanna. I think they did fool around for a little bit, but, Drake is just corny, man. Like, girls just don't. And like I said on the other show we did the other night, I mean, don't you guys find it a little bit strange that Drake's been in the public eye for 16, 17 years at this point, and we've never seen him publicly with a woman? I mean, don't you guys find that a little bit strange? I mean, he's never had a public girlfriend. Like, we've never seen him on the red carpet holding hands with a girl in his entire career. He's never said, yo, this is my woman, and we've never heard a woman say, this is my man. Now, we know he's, messed around with hoes. He's messed around with Serena and Rihanna, but they never publicly claimed the nigga. They never walked the red carpet together. I don't know. It's very weird, man. I remember early in his career, he was always rapping about Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj. I told her I'd admit it. I hope one day we get married just to say we fucking did it. And girl, I'm fucking serious. I'm with it if you with it. Cause your verses turn me on and your pants are mighty fitted. So he's rapped about trying to get with these women. Nicki didn't want him. Rihanna didn't want him. So he never got his Beyonce. He never got his Rihanna. He wanted Rihanna to be his Beyonce. Rihanna was just never really all that interested in the guy. So I think Drake's heard about that. Right? I do. I think he's hurt that, A$AP Rocky basically stole his dream girl. That's what this is about. That's what this is. Matter of fact, let me find the clip. Let me find the clip of A$AP Rocky. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me find the clip, man. Because I think A$AP did speak about this. He's like, I mean, I don't know what this is about. Is this about Rihanna or is it about my girl? I'm guessing that this is what this is about. Yeah, let's take a listen to A$AP Rocky, folks.
Each of them. You feel me? So, nah, bro, that was just, I was on that. You feel me? And I said what I said. And I shouldn't have because it was petty. And I was being messy by putting another woman, saying something about another woman. That's corny.
You told the feature on, man.
What I did, like, you feel me? Like, I thought about it, like, I probably could have left that out. You know what I'm saying? But I just needed niggas to know, like, when.
Have you guys never had that conversation?
Of course.
So you guys have talked as men?
Yes.
So how does it make it to raps?
What you mean how it make it to raps? I just told you the nigga was talking about my broad, nigga.
So, but don't you hit him on text or whatever, like, yo, bro, what's up with this?
Talk to that nigga who got my number?
Huh.
The fuck I'm talking to that weird nigga for?
But you guys are friends.
You just asked me the same question. Like I told you, I thought we was friends too. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's over females. That's all jokes aside. I thought we was friends too. Last I checked. Next thing I know, niggas is throwing shots from like 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Niggas is throwing shots. Be happy for a nigga, man. Chill out. Like niggas ain't trying to rub shit in your face. I'm really digging this. This is for real. This ain't about you, nigga. Life don't revolve, you know what I'm saying? Revolve around you.
Not that I want you to speak for her, but like, is she like kind of also like, well, it's like you with your girl and the ex nigga just keep like, yo, bro, you're written out of the picture, man. Like, move on.
I'm gonna be real. I think that's everybody's stance on it, yo. Everybody like, yo, this shit corny. What we talking about? Yo, your man got some weird tactical ways of trying to control narratives and spin shit. And if you a nigga that could see it, like for what it is,
I try to see. Well, that's what I'm asking you because like fans were
each of them.
We got the Tethernator. Shout out to the Tethernator. He says it's easy to drop 3 albums in one day if they're trash. Folks, you guys just heard you guys just heard A$AP Rocky. Right? That's why he's beefing with A$AP, you know. A$AP is living the life that Drake wanted. You know, Drake wanted to be the Jay-Z of his generation. And to his credit, he's became that to a certain extent, right? Especially if we're talking money-wise, he's definitely on Jay-Z's level in terms of like money and things like that. But what he wanted, right, was a Beyonce. He wanted his Beyonce. And, you know, he wanted Rihanna. Once again, Rihanna just wasn't feeling him. She just wasn't feeling him. So, obviously, it didn't work out. You know, they tried to date back in the day. They've dated a few times. I think what really did it in for Drake was that corny ass shit when he went on the award stage. You guys remember that? And he had that speech about Rihanna. I mean, that shit was like so cringe. I don't even know if I want to watch this again. Oh wow. Should we watch this corny shit? Yo, we gotta watch this chat. Yo, this is why Rihanna just couldn't do it anymore, chat. This is why Rihanna just couldn't do it. Like, the nigga is just, I mean, he's beyond corny, chat. Let's react to this. Chat, I'm trying to watch it, bro, but it's just like, bro, we're already 20 seconds in and he's already doing like, what are you bowing? Like, what are you doing that for, dude? Like, what are you doing, man? Like, why would you get up on stage, chat? Why would it's so fucking cringe, dog? This nigga's so fucking cringe. This nigga's just too cringe, bro. Oh my god, man. What are you doing? Why are you bowing down? We got the Tethernator. He said the only dream girl Drake got was academics. Why are you bowing down to Rihanna, man? This is why she doesn't want you, gang. When her and A$AP Rocky got up on stage, you want to know what A$AP did? He grabbed that hoe on her ass. He grabbed that ass, chat. That's what A$AP did. Let me show you why Rihanna chose A$AP. And this is actually good. This is a valuable lesson. This is a valuable lesson for all the niggas listening, man. This is a valuable lesson. When Rihanna performed with A$AP Rocky, this is what A$AP did. This is the difference between A$AP and Drake. A$AP grabbed that ass. That's why she went with A$AP. Let's replay this again. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in, chat. This is why she went with A$AP over Drake. This is good right here. Look at that, chat. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's the difference between Drake and A$AP. A$AP grabbed her ass. Drake got up on stage and bowed down to her. This is just so corny, man. Yo, if you don't grab that bitch on the... What did Donald Trump say? Grab her by the you-know-what? Everybody got mad at Donald Trump. It's real, though. Grab her by the you-know-what? Grab her on that ass, man. Seriously. Like, you guys would be surprised, bro. Y'all doing all this simping, bro. Just whip it out. Swear to God. I don't even play. Listen, chat. I don't even play these type of games, dude. Real talk. I don't play these games, man. I whip it out, dude. I put it on the table. Seriously, you guys might think, some of you might not believe this. I've had so many crazy experiences simply from taking my dick out my pants, dude. Honestly. Like, I've whipped it out on a bitch in Ross multiple times. Seriously. I've whipped it out in Ross. I've whipped it out in public. I don't even know the chick. I'm just meeting her. We start talking. Blow. Whip it out. Next thing you know, I'm in Ross getting a hand job. Y'all are doing too much. All this pandering and simping and bowing down and all this goofy shit. Dude, take your cock out. Seriously. Grab that hoe on her ass. All this simping is just unnecessary. Take your dick out your pants, dude. I'm not bowing down. I'm not finna do the Chinese gesture of me bowing down. I'm taking my cock out my pants, dude. Okay. All right, man. Like I said, it wasn't as cringe as I remember it to be, but it was still cringe nonetheless. Like I said, chat, you know, this dude's up here bowing down to her, confessing his love for her, doing all this goofy shit, man, you know, doing all this goofy shit. Like I said, bro, you know, we were raised to think this is how to treat a woman, man. And all this is going to do for you if you treat women like this, all this is going to do is have women thinking you're gay. Trust me. I know it's fucked up, right? Because you were raised on Disney Channel and Disney movies, and you thought the way to get a girl is to, you know, say all these sweet nothings and worship the ground she walks on. Listen, if you move like Drake, right? I'm telling you right now, she is gonna think you're gay. It just is what it is, folks. She's gonna think you're gay, dude. Like I said, take your cock out. And that's it. All that goofy shit, all that confessing your love and all that goofy shit, like I said, it gets you nowhere. Take your dick out and that's about it, dude. All right? Seriously. Real talk, man. Mr. Player Made said, and she's gonna cheat. Yeah, that's why, like I said, she went with A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky grabbed her ass on stage in front of the world. Something Drake was probably too afraid to do. You treated her too nice, Drake. You treated, and he's still doing this to this day. You know, he got one song on the new album where he's rapping about how he bought an apartment or a condo for some hoe, and she's like sleeping with other dudes in the apartment. It's like, what are you on, man? Like, you're like a cuck at this point. Can somebody tell me what song that was off of his album? Because I forget the song. Can one of you niggas tell me what song? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? He has one song on this album, on Iceman, where he rapped about how some girl is like sleeping with other dudes in an apartment that he paid for. I'm like, what? Oh my God, man. What is he talking about, man? Does anybody know what song that is off the new album? Iceman. I don't remember the song. I don't remember the song, chat. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember a lot of the songs on Iceman. It's a very forgettable album. It's the same thing over and over and over again. We got LA Wide Awake. You say you're going to get the youngins hemmed up? No, dude. I'm not saying to go whip your cock out on, a random stranger, right? That you don't even know. I'm not saying to go do that. I mean, obviously, right? If you do that, then, you're going to end up on a sex offender registry. No, I'm saying, obviously you need to, have, there needs to be some sort of, attraction and sexual chemistry, and a conversation needs to be had first. But that's what men need to do moving forward. You don't have to, you can do what you want to do. I just know what works for me. Right? I know what works for me. Right? I don't play these simp games, and I don't move like this. I just don't. I don't even do all this talking. I seriously, I just take my dick out my pants. What are we doing? You know what you want. you know what you want. This man was literally rapping about getting a condo for a girl. She's sleeping with other niggas. Ah. This nigga is a cuck, man. Oh yeah, this is the song. Look. What's the song called? Make Them Cry. Make Them Cry. Look at this, chat. So he says, I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and that is an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes in fashion. If that's not enough for you, well, baby, go back then. You fucking dude at the spot that I got for you, Jesus. You gave him reason to speak on my name. That's some weak shit. They texting proof to my phone and my heart is in pieces. You keeping your options open for real. That's some me shit. Sis, you gotta be kidding, like nephews and nieces. I keep on rescuing leeches. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I can't believe it, yeah. Too many wire transfers, bound to have a good girl morals tangled. The rent-free penthouse and the Van Cleef floral bangles. And plenty more examples that had you going Dora the Explorer outside. While I turned a blind eye because it's more than painful. Yeah. I think I also put the man in manifestation. That's insanity, man. This dude said, you're fucking dudes at the spot that I got for you. Jesus. You gave him reason to speak on my name. That's some weak shit. They texted proof to my phone and my heart is in pieces. So let me get this straight. You got a penthouse for a slut, right? The rent-free penthouse and the Van Cleef floral bangles. So let me get this straight, chat. Drake gets a penthouse for a slut, and she's banging other dudes in the penthouse that Drake is paying for. Did I just read that? Did I read that correctly? You're a cuck. I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and that is an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes in fashion. If that's not enough for you, well, baby, go back then. You fucking do at the spot that I got for you, Jesus. You gave him reason to speak on my name. That's some weak shit. They texting proof to my phone and my heart is in pieces. You keeping your options open for real. That's some me shit. Sis, you gotta be kidding, like nephews and nieces. I keep on rescuing leeches. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I can't believe it, yeah. Too many wire transfers bound to have a good girl's morals tangled. The rent-free penthouse and the Van Cleef floral bangles. And plenty more examples that had you going Dora the Explorer outside while I turned a blind eye because it's more than painful. Yeah. I think I also put the man in manifestation. Okay, dude. And this is the intro to his album. This is the shit that I was talking about, chat. You're 40, dude. We don't want to hear about your cuck stories anymore. How does this what does this do for us as an audience listening to this? What does this do for us, chat? How does this inspire us? I mean, niggas used to make inspirational music, you know? Niggas used to make music about their plight and their struggle of you know, poverty and all kinds of things, right? Trying to make it, whatever. We used to get songs that meant something. Drake is just out here rapping, man. Like, this is what Kendrick was talking about. He's just out here rapping. Nobody cares. Like, I don't care. I could have done without those 24 bars, chat. Seriously. I could have. He said a triple entendre about tricking. A triple entendre about tricking is insane. This man said Van Cleef floral bangles start at 50,000. This dude still doesn't get it. Millionaire 313. He still doesn't get it. All that tricking gets you nowhere, dude. It gets you finessed. It gets you laughed at. You're 40. At what point are you going to realize that you can't buy love? This man said the rent-free penthouse and the Van Cleef floral bangle. What is even a Van Cleef floral bangle? Like, what is that? Hold on. Van Cleef floral bangle. What? What the fuck is he talking about? So he's talking about a Van Cleef bracelet or some shit, chat. Oh wow. Now let me ask you guys a question. How is that gonna inspire us? Like what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything, chat? So you know, for everybody that's got a job and they're on their way to work, right? How is you rapping about you getting some slut a rent-free penthouse? What does that do for us? We don't care. And then it's like you want. I mean, what is he even saying it for? Does he want us to feel sorry for him for being a cuck trick? You're a cuck and a trick. Like, what do you want us to feel sorry for you? That you're getting played? That these chicks are banging other dudes in the penthouse that you bought for them? Like, what's your angle here? And this is the intro to your album. Like I said, bro, I'm just done, man. I'm done with this dude, man. And I didn't think I'd ever see the day where Drake would just be just so like out of touch, man. I never thought I'd see the day. This nigga's rapping about being a cuck. You guys saw what happened with Larry Wheels, right? And his wife, right? You guys know who Larry Wheels is? He was doing the same thing. Oh, I'm not going to get a prenup with my wife. I love my wife. We're going to be together. We're going to be together forever. You guys remember Larry Wheels, right? look at Larry.
I hope you signed the prenup. No, I have not.
Help you sign a prenup?
Somebody's asking me if I signed the prenup. I'm like, I have not.
Funny, I did bring it up a couple times early on, but I decided not to go forward with that. I trust her.
I hope you signed the prenup. No, I have not.
Help you sign a prenup?
Somebody's asking me if I signed the prenup. I'm like, I have not.
Funny, I did bring it up a couple times early on, but I decided not to go forward with that. I trust her.
This clown said I trust her. This clown said, yeah, funny enough, I brought it up, but I decided not to go through with it. No, she decided that you weren't going to go through with it. Fuck are you talking about? You didn't decide anything. She decided that you weren't going through with it. Incredible stuff here, folks.
Yeah, it's the wife.
Why ain't she here?
What's up?
Why'd you bring her?
We separated.
You just gonna tell him that on camera, nigga?
It's the truth.
No wonder we fucking depressed. You want me to call her and fix it?
Call her to fix it.
Can we fix this?
I'm good, man.
First, no, I'm not trying. See, what happened? I mean, do you? Just saying.
Look, it's grew apart. That's it.
Did you let the streaming come between us?
What's that?
She gave up. Nigga, you must have been a real asshole for her to give up the G-Wagon.
I mean, we're separated, but I'm still gonna have to take care of her. So I'll get her something nice. I'll make sure she's good.
Now, why don't you go fix that shit?
What's that?
Why don't you go fix it?
Beyond repair.
No, it's not. Go right. It's nothing's beyond repair, nigga. You just gotta want to fix it. You just gotta go fix it, nigga. Is it worth fixing, or are you cool being you?
It's beyond repair, man. Beyond repair.
All right, man. We ain't gonna talk about that shit. Can you get what the fuck you driving?
Yeah.
Chat. These niggas think they can buy love, man. Drake, Larry Wheels, all you dudes, man. You can't buy love, dude. You can't buy love, man. So Larry Wheels, he's another one. He's just like Drake. Dude thought, all that tricking is gonna like save you. Like, dude, the tricking's not gonna save you, my brother. She never liked you. And I know it sucks, but this is what you dudes do. You guys want these you guys want these fine ass prostitutes. It's like, dude, come on, man. I don't think you dudes understand how, bro. Let me tell you guys a story, right? This is a true story. This literally just happened to me tonight, right? So last year I had to get a new number, right? So the new number that I got is from some girl that used to live in LA. Right? So ever since I've had the number, literally, dudes are calling this number that I have looking for this girl. Like every week or so, every week, 2 weeks, I'm getting a message. I'm getting a call. Tonight, I got 2 FaceTime calls. I'm like, who is this FaceTiming me? It's just a random number in Miami. They're like, Diana, that's the girl's name. They're like, Diana, where you at? So maybe about a few months ago, right, at this point, some dude, he's looking for this girl named Diana that used to have my number. And he texts me. I'm like, yo, bro, like, she don't got this number no more, gang. It's Fries. So the dude was like, damn, I was hoping I could get back in contact with her. And I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, dude, a lot of dudes be trying to get back in contact with her. Because, like, every so often, like, a dude will hit me up, text this number, and be like, trying to speak to this girl. And the dude ends up telling me, he's like, yeah, bro, like, she was bad, bro. He was like, yeah, she was like Ecuadorian with a BBL. He was like, she's bad. So I had to do some research, and I end up finding her page. And ladies and gentlemen, she is a good-looking woman. And she had a Hinge account because when I got this new number, I tried to download Hinge to look for some sluts, and I wasn't able to sign in because she used the number to be on Hinge, so I couldn't sign in with the number. So I had to hit up Hinge and tell Hinge, like, hey, yo, I need y'all to remove her account because I can't sign in with Hinge with this new number. I'm trying to look for some sluts. So I went back and forth with Hinge for like damn near a week or two on emails just for them to unlock the account so I could finally use Hinge again, because the chick was using Hinge. So she had a Hinge, she had a Tinder with this number that I have now. And yeah, bro, like, she has so many dudes that are hitting her up trying to get back in contact with her. And I was just thinking about it today, and it's just like, bro, these hoes, bro, if they look good in this generation, bro, it's Fries. I don't even know why y'all even try anymore. I don't understand why you guys are trying so hard. Listen, in 2026 and beyond, you just got to get the pussy and go. All right? You just got to get the pussy and go. Get the pussy and then go about your day, dude. If you thinking you're going to keep one of these bad chicks around, and like I said, niggas are on social media and they're acting like, his wife isn't fine. I'm not going to do that, chat. His wife is sexy. She is, man. She's a sexy girl. She's got a nice body. I love me a girl with some nice, long legs like this, nice physique. I'm sure the titties are fake, but I don't care. Look at that body, chat. Come on. We're not going to sit up here and act like this chick isn't bad. I'm not finna do that. I seen some niggas on social media acting like Larry Will's wife isn't fine as hell. Come on, man. Like, if she threw you niggas the pussy, you niggas are going to take her down, right? With no hesitation. She got a nice body. She got, nice toes, nice face, nice fake lips. The head probably feels pretty good. So yeah, man, like a chick like this, dude, look at her. Look at that ass, chat. Come on, man, who wouldn't hit that? Who in their right mind wouldn't hit this, folks? So she's got a million options. So listen, all you can do at this point, man, is you can really only, to be honest with you, let's be honest, right? You said they take tricks money and go spend it on the bad boys. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit torn. I'm a little bit torn because on one hand, I don't believe that tricking is sustainable if a girl doesn't like you. But on the other hand, it's like tricking is kind of like a good strategy to get what you want. I mean, we got to be honest at a certain point, right? Because if a chick has a million options, like this girl would probably have, there's no probably, everybody would fuck with her, right? How are you gonna like stand out? How are you gonna cut the line? You got to be the highest bidder. You got to be the highest bidder, man. You know? And Larry Wheels, like I said, I mean, he was buying her G-Wagons. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Like she's that high quality to where she can pull niggas with she can pull millionaire niggas. Let's keep it a buck. She absolutely can pull millionaire niggas. So if you're Larry Wills and you want to get with this chick and she can pull any millionaire in any city in the world, yeah, you're going to have to trick. I mean, now once again, is it sustainable? Is she going to stay with you forever? No, probably not. She'll eventually bop off, but you'll get what you want at some point. Now, am I saying, to be like Larry Wills? No, I'm not saying to get married to the chick and be some super giga simp and pay for her whole existence. I'm not saying do that. That's insane. That's insanity. But yeah, if you want to get with a girl like this, I mean, you're going to have to pay. I mean, it just is what it is. I don't care what nobody say. You're going to have to pay. Let's just be honest. You're not getting a girl like this for free, I mean, you might, like, okay, I guess if she's, like, really just attracted to you, okay, maybe. But, like, how long is that gonna last, though? Like, let's just say you pull a chick like this and, she's genuinely attracted to you. How long do you think that's gonna last if y'all just, like, smashing all day in the car or something? Like, I mean, that's not going to last very long. And this shit got a fat ass. I mean, her body is like, I mean, that's a nice body. Like, I can't even cap. Like, that bitch got a body. I ain't even gonna lie. That's a nice ass body. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you're gonna trick, dude. Like, it just is what it is. You're not getting this for free. This nigga said make her pay you. Okay, dude. Listen, Terrence Hill TV, like, we have to live in reality. Okay? We have to live in reality. we have to be serious, dude. All right? I get it, it's the internet, niggas like to troll, but like, okay, we have to be serious. This chick is not gonna pay you. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck with you. It's not happening. We got Thug is back. He says you gotta have 800K or more just to keep up. So like I said, it's an interesting conversation because on one hand, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, if you trick and, you know, a girl doesn't like you, yeah, it's not going to last forever. But I mean, I can't act like, you know, I haven't tricked off and gotten what I wanted either. You know what I mean? Because I have.
You a freaky frog.
But like I said, I think the difference between me and Larry Wheels, you know, if I was to like date a chick like this, like I'm already knowing this ain't gonna last. You know, I would never go into a talking stage or situationship with a girl like this and think that me and this girl are gonna be together forever. I personally wouldn't think like that. You know, I would, and this is what I do. Like, you know, I just enjoy my time with women. And when it's over, it's just over and I move on, like, to the next one. But, like, I don't, like, try to keep anybody. I don't try to, like, make something work if it's not going to work, you know. Like, a girl like this, like, I would just, like I said, I would just take her on a trip to Pound Town and that would be that, you know, like, because I'm not about to be spending, you know, whatever Larry Wheels was spending just to keep her in the house. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, you can go. You know, if you got to buy the bitch a fucking G-Wagon, a Bentley, you know, you got to put her up in a penthouse just so she won't go bop off. No, you can just go. Like, just go. Just go do you. I mean, let's be honest here. Like I said, I would just have some fun with her and keep it pushing, man. You know, to me, this is not a wife, you know? It's not a wife. It's not giving wife. This is giving, like, all expense paid vacation to Pound Town. For sure. Like, I will pay all of the expenses for us to go to Pound Town. Absolutely. But would I, you know, get married like Larry Wheels? Like, no, that's a little bit insane. I mean, that's insanity. No, I'm not doing that. But like I said, an all expenses paid trip to Pound Town. Absolutely. She's worth that. Absolutely. And then she likes niggas too. So, you know. There's that, right?
You a freaky frog.
You said tricking term is being misused a lot. Doesn't apply to relationships or dating. I mean, I think you can be a trick while you're dating a girl too, though. You said spending money on a date with a square female isn't tricking. I disagree. I disagree. It's tricking, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it's the same thing, you know? It's all tricking. You know? If I go and give a prostitute $500 and bang a stripper or something, that's tricking, right? If I take a girl, you know, to Miami, like, that's tricking. If I fly a girl to Miami, that's tricking. If I take a girl to a nice restaurant, that's tricking. Like, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's just either direct or indirect. That's all. It's either direct or indirect. So, for example, if you go to a strip club and you find you a nice stripper and you want to smash, okay, cool. 500 should let you smash. Or you can meet a regular girl, take her on a dinner date, you know, play that game, and then you can smash. I mean, it's the same thing. The only difference is you're paying the stripper directly, and then with the girl you're going on a date with, you're paying indirectly. You're paying for the date. You're not just giving her the cash. But I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of chicks just want cash now. Seriously. They don't even care about dates. They'll just take the cash. Ask me how I know. Real talk. I ain't gonna lie, I like Larry Wills' wife, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I like her, man. That's a sexy little white bitch. I want my chance too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad they broke up. Cause I want my chance too. Fuck that nigga Larry Wills. Seriously. I think it's best that she's single. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's for the best. You said a trick isn't taking a woman on a date. Like I said, King David, I mean, you can call it what you want, dude. You can call it what you want. I mean, it's all the same thing. It's just either directly or indirectly. I mean, Larry Wills he's tricking on his wife. I mean, it's that simple. Did you guys see the one video where he talked about how much it costs just to keep his woman a month? He said he spends like $50K a month just to keep her. Like what are we talking about? That's tricking. This man said he spends $50K a month to maintain his wife. What? Let me see if I can find that clip, man. I literally just saw the clip. Oh yeah, here we go. Here it goes right here. Listen to this, chat.
My wife is very expensive. I got her in big allowance. How do I earn more?
How expensive is your wife?
She's like 50 racks a month, man.
For real?
On a 7-11 salary, I can't cut it.
You can't cut it?
What do I do? How much overtime I got to do?
Man, you got to work 7 days a week, like 14-hour days, bro. Yeah. 50K a month?
Yeah, she's very expensive.
Are you serious?
She's also very sexy.
I don't give a fuck. Ain't no pussy worth 50K a month.
You watch it right now.
I don't give a
she's
fuck.
worth every penny, man. My wife is very expensive. I got her in big allowance. How do I earn more?
How expensive is your wife?
She's like 50 racks a month, man.
For real?
On a 7-11 salary, I can't cut it.
Chat, Larry Wills said he's spending $50K a month just to keep his wife. What are we talking about? Like I said, you dudes think you want these bad hoes, man. Okay. Okay. This is what they cost. This is not some, you know, bitch from fucking Nashville. You know, this bitch is from like Europe somewhere or some shit. I don't know where she's from, but like this is one of those like European baddies. Like, you know what I mean? This type of bitch, you know, she can pull niggas like, you know, with a different bag. This ain't no bitch from around the way. You know what I mean? Like, what do you niggas think? Like, oh, I'm just gonna keep a girl like this for free? Oh yeah, she just gonna rock with me for free? No, it's not gonna happen, dude. You're gonna have to trick. You're gonna have to trick. Or you can just pay for, you know, it's like this, right? It's like you can either pay a lump sum of cash, right? Or you can split up the payments. It's that simple. You say she looks good, but for $50K, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, I'm good too. shit. 50K. I mean, I don't think any pussy in the world is worth that amount of money. Like for me to, and that's actually a good point. I'm glad you brought that up, Frank, because that's a good point. To me, right, I think the only way I would spend that amount of money on a girl is if like she was generating me like millions of dollars, right? Like if it's like Kim Kardashian, like Kim Kardashian's worth it, you know, because you're gonna make money being with Kim Kardashian. You know, that's why I love Kim. Like, you're gonna come up fucking with a girl like Kim Kardashian. So to me, I would spend that amount of money on like a Kim because I'm gonna get an ROI. I'm gonna get a return on my investment. Right? Before a chick like this, I mean, you know, a no-name girl that's just fine. Like, no, there's no way I'm just gonna. You're not Kim Kardashian. You're not Beyonce. You know, you're not Nicki Minaj. Like, those are the kinds of women. Okay, yeah. If I could ever get a chance with those women, sure, I would spend $50K a month to you know, keep them happy. But for just some regular chick, I mean, that's just insanity. That she's not worth $50K a month. Realistically, this pussy's worth about, like I said, I'm not gonna disrespect her because she is fine. So I like I said, you know, realistically, I mean, this pussy's worth, you know, a couple bands. I mean, let's just be honest. This pussy's worth a couple bands, right? I can't cap, you know, like, this pussy's worth a couple thousand, but is it worth 50,000? I mean, no, that's just, there's no girl worth, there's no regular girl worth that amount of money. Hell no. And I would put her in like the top 1% of like hoes in terms of like looks and body and all that. She'd be in the top 1%. And I would cap her out. I ain't gonna lie, I'd cap her out maybe at like, maybe the most I could do is 3 bands. That's it. I mean, I don't think I could go any higher than like 3K. You know, that's it. I'm not going any higher than, he said 5K. For me personally, I'm not, like I said, 2 is like fair to me. But like I said, you know, it is a negotiation, and I am flexible in my negotiations. So maybe I could go up to 3 if she could bargain, you know, if she could talk me into it. Maybe if she would, you know, maybe I could do 3. But I think anything outside of that, I'd have to just say no. You know what I mean? I have to like gracefully bow out. Like, okay, no, this is like too much. Like, you're not worth that. You know what I mean? You got a nice body and all that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that body's banging. So I can't cap. But like, yeah, anything more than like 3 is like insane. You said 2K for a nut is ludicrous? Well, 1 nut, no, not for 1 nut. But for 3 nuts, I think that's a fair deal. I think that's a fair deal. 2K for 3 nuts is fair. But for 1 nut, nah. 1 nut, we're talking maybe 1,000, 1,500 maybe for 1 nut. But if we're talking, yeah, 2K, I need at least maybe, you know. Yeah, maybe about 1,000 a nut. Yeah, she's about 1,000 a nut. Yeah, I need about at least 3 nuts, and I'll be good. Maybe even 2, honestly. Yeah, maybe even 2 nuts. I'd probably be sure I have 2 nuts. Yeah, I'd probably be sure I have 2 nuts. I ain't gonna cap. Probably 2 nuts. I'll be straight. Yeah, so about a band a nut. I think that's fair. Yo, this conversation is crazy. Yo, niggas is over here talking about Larry Will's wife like this. This is insane. But I mean, come on. Let's keep it a buck, though. She's selling pussy. I mean, seriously, look at her Instagram page. I would assume this is a page of a prostitute. I mean, all she does is show off her body. That's all she has to offer. So it's a crazy conversation, but it's really not when you think about it, because, you know, all she does is advertise her body. I mean, look at her page. That's all she does is show off her body. You know, that's her biggest, you know, asset. That's what she's selling, is her body. So I don't think I'm being, you know, misogynistic or whatever these feminists would say. I don't think so. I think this is a pretty fair conversation. You know, I would assume this was an escort. If I just come across her page, this is a high ticket escort. This is an escort. He said most definitely a prostitute. You said that's a hard fake booty, $250. You said Reg, the baddie's way cheaper in Brazil, $40. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, right? Getting to Brazil is going to cost you, you know, at least probably $2,500 to $3,000. I mean, let's keep it a buck. You know, your flight is going to be about $1,000, and then your Airbnb. Because if I go all the way to Brazil, I'm not trying to stay for, you know, a week. I mean, I would want to stay at least a month, right? And I've already looked this up, you know. So we're talking $1,500 for like an Airbnb for a month, right? So that's already $2,500. You still got to pay money, you know, to get to the airport. You know, you're gonna need food on the way there. Right? You're going to need, you know, alcohol when you get there. You're going to need all these, you know, all these extra expenses are going to come up for you to get, for you to leave your house and get safely to Brazil, safe and sound. That's going to cost you probably $3,000. So even though you're not directly, you know, paying $3,000 to go mess with some hoes in Brazil, you're still spending a lot of money to go down there. So it's kind of the same thing. I mean, if we're being honest, it's kind of the same thing. I get it. Okay, you can go down there and, you know, find some hoes, but like the amount of money you're going to have to spend just to go down there, I mean, you're going to spend a lot of money. That's just the reality. You said it's hoes on Las Vegas Boulevard that look better, and you can get $650 for 30 minutes. Yeah, I don't know about looking better than this. I mean, I've been to Vegas plenty of times, you know. I've probably been to Vegas maybe 7-8 times in my life. And yeah, you're not going to see hoes like this just walking on Las Vegas Boulevard. I mean, that we got to be realistic. You know what I mean? Like, we got to be realistic, dude. You know, you're not just going to see hoes like this. I mean, this is a bad bitch, you know. Larry Will's wife is bad. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and like try to shit on her because she's an escort. Like, she's fine. You know, like I said, I got a band. I got a band for each nut. So like I said, 2 bands I'd be willing to spend. I'm spending it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I've spent $2,000 on nothing before. You know what I mean? On bullshit. Like, you don't think I would spend $2,000 to hit this bitch? I would. I would spend $2,000. I would. Now, let's just say you take a girl that looks like this, but she's just a regular girl that nobody knows. Would I spend $2,000? No. I'm only spending this because this is Larry Will's wife and I think she's sexy. But let's just say you take the same girl in Vegas or in Miami. Would I spend $2K? No, I'm not spending $2K. I'm not spending $2K. I would only spend $2K because this is Larry Wills' wife and I like her. I do. I like his wife, man. You know, when all them niggas was trying to get with his wife, I would have been doing the same thing, dude. Like she's sexy. I've been trying to get with her too. And it's a sexy bitch. So, yeah, for just like a regular girl in like Miami or some shit. No, I wouldn't spend that much. You know, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You could go to a strip club and find. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can go to a strip club and find chicks like this. But I wouldn't spend that amount of money on those chicks. You know? Like, the last time I went to a strip club, I went to a strip club in Phoenix. Like, this bad. I'm talking about, this might have been the baddest stripper I've ever seen in my life. She comes up to me and, you know, she's like, let's go to VIP, blah, blah, blah. So we go to VIP. You know, and she was so bad. She probably looked better than Larry Will's wife. Honestly, like, she was fine as hell. But would I have spent $2K for her? Probably not. Maybe a band. But I would specifically pay $2K for Larry Will's wife. Because she's fine. And I would just do it for the bragging rights. Just to say I fuck Larry Will's wife. You said I could be a billionaire madly in love with her. And I wouldn't pay her $50K a month? Okay. I mean, if you're a billionaire, $50K is nothing. So, I mean, like I said, bro, to me, money is just not like, I don't know. I don't value money the same way a lot of y'all niggas be valuing money. Like, I don't think it's that important. Like, you know? Especially if I'm a billionaire, like, I mean, it's not going to matter. Right? You only live once. You know, if you're a billionaire, $50K a month is nothing. So, it's like $50 if you're a billionaire. So, yeah. You know, if I'm a billionaire, and I mean, I'd have 10 of these bitches if I was a billionaire, though. Real shit. I'd have 10 of them. I wouldn't just have one. You said 300, do whatever I want with a Panama chick? Yo, you niggas can't be in the chat just openly admitting how much you niggas be tricking. But like I said, you know, do your thing, man. Do your thing. You know? Do your thing, man. I just like Larry Wills' wife. I do. I think his wife is very sexy. And she got some cute toes too. And you guys know I'm a toe connoisseur. I can't even deal with her if the toes ain't on point. And I like her toes. You said Red, she's single, push up? Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I got some things I need to do right now, so I don't know if I could, you know, afford her right now. But maybe within the next month or two, you know, I could probably fuck with her. Because like I said, you know, $2K should be enough to get you in there. I mean, like I said, you guys will be surprised, man. You guys will be surprised, man. Money talks, man. Money talks. Money talks, man. Seriously. So yeah, Drake's out here buying penthouses for bitches. Larry Wills is out here, you know, still sponsoring his wife's lifestyle. like I said, I'm not that big of a goofy. You know, like I said, Drake, Larry, these guys are goofies. Like I ain't no goofy. You're not gonna get over on me like that. You know, I like I said, I'll pay for some pussy, but you're not finna fucking. I'm not finna be on the hook for the rest of my life with you hoes. That's diabolical. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. Like I said, I'll trick off a little bit, but I don't want to be with you bitches forever. You know what I mean? Like I said, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy what's going on out here, man. You got dudes out here literally buying bitches a whole penthouse. Like, it's just crazy, like, the tricking that you have to do these days. It's crazy, man. Like, imagine you're trying to compete with this shit, dude. Like, Drake's out here buying bitches penthouses and shit, man. That's crazy, man. You got Larry Wills. He's spending like $50K a month, man, just to keep his hoe. It's like, Jesus Christ. Is it that bad out there, chat? I don't know, man. That's crazy. Is that what it costs to keep a bitch now? I mean, you gotta like pay her rent and shit? Like, what? Shit's wicked out here, dude. These niggas out here paying for the whole penthouse. Paying rent and shit. Like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'll just get my nut off and go. I ain't trying to keep them. If that's what it requires to keep them, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm straight. These niggas out here getting them Bentleys and G-Wagons and paying their apartment rent and all. Like, what? Bitch, you gotta get a job. Like, I'm sorry, man. You hoes gotta get a job, man. Y'all hoes just can't sit up and fuck all day, man. Seriously. You know, y'all bitches gonna have to get a job, dude. Like I said, the only way I could do some shit like that is if she's helping me make money. Then, okay, I understand it. You know, like I said, if it's Kim Kardashian, like, Kim is gonna help you make money if you're dating her. You're gonna get a bag fucking with her. So that makes sense. Like, but for y'all just regular hoes that, like, you know, y'all want all these, like, amenities to date you, and it's just like, bro, what are you doing for me? What are you doing for me? To where I need to pay your rent? Are you gonna help me make some money? I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Like, okay, you want me to pay your rent. Your rent is what? Let's just take a average American city. Let's just say LA. Okay, cool. So rent, let's just say 3,000, just so we can make it an even number. Right? So let's just say her rent is $3K a month. Shorty, you got to be helping me generate at least $20,000 a month. Seriously. I'll pay if I'm dealing with a girl and she's helping me make $20,000 a month, I can afford to pay her $3,000 rent. I could probably afford her car payment too. Cause yeah, your car payment probably $500, $800. Okay, cool. So that's what, $3,500, $3,800. I could do that. I still got 16,000 to play with. You know? Like, okay, I don't mind. And you got to be helping me make that money. Okay, that's fine. I will pay it. But if you're not helping me make anything and you're just laying around all day getting fucked, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. That's just insane. I'm not helping. I'm not paying your rent, man. You got to go get a job. You got to go get a job, man. Like I said, you simps, man, y'all have kind of ruined it. Like I said, I'm all for a little tricking, but you niggas done took this stuff a little too far, man. Y'all Instagram got these hoes thinking they ain't gotta work no more. But y'all gotta go get a job, man. Y'all bitches be on Twitter just popping pussy fucking at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, bitch. Do you not have a job? Like, what the fuck? Bitch be on Twitter at 4 o'clock in the afternoon popping pussy. Seriously, like, this is real life. Like, I follow this one girl, like, she dead ass be on Twitter popping pussy, like, all throughout the day. Like, making videos, popping pussy. It's like, bro, you gonna have to get a job, man. Like, seriously. Every bitch can't be Sophie Rain, gang. Y'all ain't finna be making millions of dollars off of your content. Some of you hoes gonna have to go get a job. No, because of social media, because of you simps, because of Instagram, they don't want to work anymore. They just want to lay up and get their rent paid. That's all they want to do. They want to lay up, get their rent paid, and fuck. No, man. No. You hoes gonna have to go get a job at some point. Oh my God. Oh my God. They want to go to the gym. They want to keep their body up. They want to make fucking porn and go to fucking Erewhon and have, like, you know, $20 fucking smoothies and shit. That's all they want to do, man. Want to go to Erewhon. Want to get a $20 smoothie. $15 plate of buffalo cauliflower. Look, what I say, chat. What I say. They all do the same thing. They all do the same thing. They wake up, they go work out, they go get a $20 Hailey Bieber smoothie at Erewhon. They go get a plate of buffalo cauliflower fucking chicken and shit. A kale salad, right? They want to take a picture, let everybody know they can afford to eat at Erewhon, right? And then they want to go home and get fucked and go shopping. What? Bitch don't want to do shit no more. These bitches don't want to do shit. Bitch don't want to do shit but eat a kale salad and a Hailey Bieber smoothie and go hang out. I mean, look at her. Look at her. She wants to go to the pool, hang out with the ducks, right? Go for a workout, go for a walk, you know. Go to Erewhon, you know, get a $20 Hailey Bieber smoothie and some kale salad and a buffalo cauliflower. You know, wants to ride around and what? Like, when are you gonna go to work?
tripping.
You bitch ass LeBron James fans.
Go have me on a late night mission. Pulling up.
Oh. We ain't seen Shorty work not one time, bro. None of these pictures show Shorty at a job somewhere. Come on, man. She's an escort, gang. We ain't seen Shorty at work one time. What do you do? Shorty don't do nothing but lay up and get fucked, man. That's insanity. You're always in Miami and in New York, in Greece. Look where you look, Santorini, Greece. We never see you at a job. Come on, man. You're over here selling pussy, man. Look, where you at now? Montenegro. Man, that's Montenegro? Yeah, that shit look nice as hell. Yeah, how the hell you always in all these countries and you in where you at now? Oh, she didn't tag this location. I don't know where the bitch is this in this photo. Bitch went from fucking Montenegro to fucking New York. How you in a gym in New York? Bitch, you don't got no gym membership in New York. You at the gym in New York. Yeah. He said these simps is the job. Nah, facts. You simps have just, I mean, you dudes have just ruined society, man. That nigga said the simps is the job. Exactly. Entertaining you simps is how these bitches get paid, man. Nigga said her whole life is a vacation. It's insanity. He said, I don't blame them. Who wants to work? I guess, man. I guess. This nigga said, Red, you a freaky frog?
You a freaky frog!
Yeah, I am, man. I am a freaky ass nigga, man. I am a fan. I definitely am a fan. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done, man. Damn, we've been on live for damn near 3 hours. I didn't even realize it was that long. I didn't even realize we were on here damn near 3 hours, man. Yo, to everybody that's still tuned in, man, folks, y'all do me a favor, man, and drop a like on the video. Yeah, man, like I said, this new Iceman, that shit was a flop, man. Like, I'm disappointed in Drake, man. This nigga made us wait 2 years for some bullshit. Like, I'm disappointed in Drake, man. But it is what it is, I guess, at this point, chat. So, like I said, man, I'm out, folks. Good show. I will catch you guys on the next one, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace.